Hi, my name is David, and I'm going to walk you through how I solved the CSWP practice problem 11.11. So you might have noticed that this problem is almost the same as the CSWA practice problem 7.5, but using counterbores for these three front holes. So what we're going to do is use the same basic technique that I used for the 7.5 video to create the main geometry, but use the hole wizard for these three front holes. Now, for these holes here and here, these ones I couldn't figure out how to get this part using the hole wizard. It looks like the head of a counterbore, but I couldn't figure out how to extend the head going infinitely in this direction, like a through all cut in this direction. So what we're going to do is manually cut that out using a circle and an extruded cut, and then create this hole here using the hole wizard and try to match this specification, 20 diameter hole. Alright, so let's get started in the front plane and create the main geometry here. We've got diameter of 250, extrude that 100, and then we'll create the circle with diameter 65. We'll create a little center line here that goes up to the top of the big circle so that we can create a rectangle with its bottom locked to the origin and width of, oh, I think I accidentally clicked on something else, width of 30. There we go. And then we can do a cut extrude. We want this to be a blind cut extrude, and we want it to be 70 units. This contour, this contour. There we go. And now we can take that cut extrude and make a circular pattern. We want to go around in a circle, and 3 of them. So there we go. That's the main part of it. Now we can start drilling some holes. And so I'm going to create the front face holes first. So basically, let me actually exit the sketch. I'll just jump in and use the hole wizard. Okay, and these ones are going to be counterbore for M16 hex head bolt. So we'll select counterbore and symmetric, hex bolt, which is kind of like the closest thing to hex head bolt, and then M16 normal fit, and this will be through all because you can see the other side here. It looks like it's a through all. Alright, and for the position, we'll put a hole down here, or put a point down there. Make sure that it is vertical to the origin, and that the distance down to that point is, what is it, 130 divided by 2, so 65. You can see that here the diameter of this circle is 130, so the radius out to that hole is 130 divided by 2, so that's 65. Okay, looking good, and we can hit the green check. So we've got one of those holes. We can again use a circular pattern to get the rest of them. So circular pattern around and get the rest of them. Now we could have been a little bit more efficient and waited on the circular pattern until we actually had this part right here and the hole and some of the rest of what we're about to do. But you can do that if you like, and that's also very good to do. Okay, so what we're going to do next is create a plane right here. And that plane, it looks like from this dimension here is going to be 55 away. I'm just going to use this side, but you can use this side if you like. So it's going to be 55 away from, it looks like, the right plane. So I'm going to mouse over the right plane, hold down Control, click and drag to the right. Type in 55, enter, enter, and there we've got a plane, a reference plane. So in that plane, I'm going to draw a circle with diameter 35. and then locate that circle 90 vertically from the origin and 30 from the left side. So that fully defines where the circle is, and now we can do a cut extrude. We want to switch the direction, we want to do a through all cut, and there we go. So now we have that part of the hole, the part that I thought looked like the head of a counter bore. Okay, so now in this plane we can use the hole wizard to create a hole, not surprisingly, with the type set to drill sizes, again standard ANSI metric type drill sizes. Then we can drill down here, just full of puns today. And for the end condition, we can do up to next doesn't seem to work too well. We can I'll show you what it looks like there. So we're gonna probably have to do up to surface here. Let me put down a here we go. I'll put down a hole. Let me waken up the center because it's going to be right there. And oh, actually, it looks like up to next is working all right. After all, it wasn't working for me earlier. So let's see if it works here. Okay. Very good. All right. Yeah, just it wasn't behaving for me earlier. If it isn't, then you can do an up to surface and just select this surface here, and that'll make sure that it stops at that surface. Okay, so looking pretty good. Let me just hide this plane, and I'm going to take that and mirror about the right plane. There we go. Okay, so now I've got that copy, and now we want both of those to be rotated around, and we want 3 copies of those. So once again, we're going to do let me just select the mirror. We're going to do a circular pattern around, and that's looking pretty good. All right, so let's check our volume. We've got 374,645.5.8. 374,645.5.8 cubic millimeters. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for watching this video. Take care and keep studying.